Welcome back to the channel. Really hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's a good day. We've got two more packs to do. These are both from just weekly objectives, I believe. Headliners are still in packs. Let's not waste your time. Let's do this, and then of course we'll jump ahead of time and see what's been released in FIFA. But by all means, tell me how you're doing in the comments. A big player would be nice, of course, but we're probably not going to get anything. I'm more holding out for the rare gold pack, if I'm honest. An 82 rated Atletico Madrid player is no bad though, I must admit. Good for SBC fodder. It's untradeable though because of course it is. Not interested, not interested. If it's untradeable, I'll keep them because there's no point. There's no discard value, if you know what I mean. So we'll do that. No, rare gold mega pack, come on. Time to give us a headliner. I've got something to show you as well after this. We're at 264,000, the big jump up on coins. It's because we sold Aubameyang, but hands are up, I'm expecting a walkout. It's something, it's maybe not nothing, but it's something. Jordi Alba. Can't say no. 85, I'm right in saying that? 85, more 85s for the club, man. That's a good pull. And it's untradeable, but you guys know I never really run a Bundesliga team, but if I ever need a Bundesliga player, I've got it now. And of course, future SBCs. I'm not interested in them too. Give me tradable. Tradable, good. Give me tradable. Good. Wow, we've been very lucky. And Jordi Alba's card, still very usable this time of year. 4-star weak foot. I have to like his work rates, medium. But still a good card. Don't beat around the bush, Ben. It's still a good card. I want to show you a card I've got as well. I've spent some money. As you see, what I've done with the Prem team, I've just got rid of Aubameyang because he's still worth like 85k, and I've gotten a card that I've got here for 36k, and it's Jimenez, and he's not got the pace, but he's actually probably better in some stats, especially physical and dribbling and passing. He's better. And if he gets a couple of upgrades, because this is the road to the final, so if Wolves get further in Europa League, he will get upgrades. But what we'll do is we'll switch over to this team and see if you guys notice the player that I'm talking about that we've purchased. I was tempted to buy Saul as well as this Gerard Moreno Headliners card because it looks like a beast card. It's just he's so similar to Masvidal. I would need to kind of be guaranteed he gets an upgrade, you know what I mean? To kind of justify the cost. To get him up to an 88 or an 80 as he had in that, an 89. That left mid is so good. He's like a Hazard. Honestly, he feels like Hazard in game. He's actually probably even better. He's just so good. But yeah, Gerard Moreno. Why do you think I got him? He's an 87. His stats are quite good. I've switched him out with a Kocha, I must admit, just to kind of give him a go. He's got better physicals, and he's actually got better shooting. Similar pace though, but yeah, he has probably a better split. And I only got him for 24k. And that's not too bad, because headliners, the rule is with headliners is if the team goes on a winning streak of 4 games, it gets a +1. Or if there's an inform, this one always stays 1 point ahead of the inform. So if he gets another inform, it will go up to 87 and he'll become an 88. But let's say, what team is this? Villarreal get 4 wins in a row in the league and whatever other tournaments are in. He'll also go up to an 88. And he could be an 89 then. If we're going on a winning streak, he'll be an 88, even though that the most inform is 86, you know what I mean? But the other card I'm tempted on buying for this team one is Saul. It's just... And the trick is, headliners aren't special cards. They're counted as normal golds, so to find them you need to do that. It's just his price went up. I was looking at this last night, right? And he was 65k. And now he's on bid for 85. See if I just had the insight to buy 2 or 3 of them and then flip some of them. Because his card is very good. It's not as good as Vidal at the moment, though. He's got more pace and probably more balanced. And you put a shadow or an anchor on him, he's a good CDM. And he's taller and he's got same work rates and he's 4-star, which is the same as Vidal. I would need to be guaranteed he gets at least 1 to 2 upgrades to justify it. But yeah, guys, drop a like, drop a comment. Let's jump ahead of time. I'll see you when the actual content comes out. We'll do it. We'll do it all. Tell me what you think. But I've kind of missed the boat on this. I'm kind of hoping he drops back down to 60 to 40 to 50k and I can hopefully pick him up. But yeah, see you in a bit. Okay guys, we are back and we've got 2 packs to do. This Chris Smalling looks excellent. We'll review him in a second as we'll also find a way to put him in our team and you'll be like, how I've got a Prem in La Liga side. I'm just using this to get this pack, Prime Election. We'll get it open right away, hopefully get a headliners card, but we're getting another headliners because Chris Smalling's doing work in Serie A. So I'm hoping he's going to get some upgrades. Oh, I love this game. See when it does some weird stuff like that. But also, Chris Smalling, let's have a look at him. His requirement was an 83. I used the cards I had in the pack. I didn't actually have to use a lot of the boys I thought I was going to have to use. Like, I felt I may have had to use Lukaku there or anything like that. I didn't have to use Dembele. And I have tested it. If I change any of these ratings, it doesn't work. And we are in the right chemistry and the right rating, so I will just submit it. And Chris Smalling, it is excellent. And remember, that Grealish was one I bought for like 10k yonks ago. We're still well over 200k, ready for rewards that are coming next episode maybe. But an English centre-back is very useful, and Chris Smaling is one of those players. He was a beast in like FIFA 17 when he had an 84 rated fitness card, which was just insane. And his stats are very good, because when you look at it, it's a card that's going to get upgraded if Chris Smalling does well, and it's also going to be able to get a +1 if Roma does well. We'll get 4 wins in a row. The pace split, it's the right split in terms of acceleration being short and the sprint speed being high already, but it's such a gap between them that it might be a slight issue. But when you give him an anchor, he becomes a 93 centre back, and he's 6'4" and medium high. That's perfect. Now, better if he had better than 3-star weak foot, but it's not the worst thing. He's not got like 2-star weak foot. And I've got ideas. But let's get the pack done and we'll do something exciting. I'm hoping I have the Prem. Yeah, this is the one I've got equipped. Good, because I've got an idea, chat. If someone's sold, let's have a look. It'll be a bronze player. Yeah, see, do it 300 coins for that guy. Yes, do bronze pack method. Makes you a lot of money. We're 224. That's good. And we're going to get a headliners Salah here, which will be fantastic too. No, of course we don't. Of course we don't. What are we going to get? Well, we get someone, a squad filler. Decore. Mate, come to the club. I'm sure I think I've used you recently. I'm sure you won't be a dupe. No, you're not a dupe. But hey, some players to fill the club back up. Untradeable. Wow, scummy EA, man. But hey, at least there's no dupes that we have to worry about. All come to the club. They're all going to get used and rinsed eventually. But you're thinking, what am I going to do? How can I say goodbye to De Gea, Skal and Mendy for a bit? Well, the truth is, it's just for a little while. I want to just have a go at something different. I want to change it up. And you're thinking, okay, we're very lucky we chose this man here as our CDM, Rijkaard. We're going to have to, and look, like Sane, who I did replace, is already on 10 chem, so we just need to get and you've guessed who's going to go in here. You have guessed. It has to be Smaldini, and you're guessing who's going in here. We packed him a couple of days ago, this man here. Very nice. And you're guessing who we also get to put in here. Yes, you're seeing my vision now, chat. You're seeing it. Well, I just had an idea. Now, this is the hard part. This is where it kind of falls apart. Who's a good left back from Serie A? I have no clue. Do they even have anybody in the club that I could use? Oh, I missed it. Where is it, chat? It's there. Huh, Rodriguez. Yay. And he wouldn't get enough chem though being there. Have to be that. Has to be someone from Toronto. And tell you what I'm thinking, chat. I'm thinking Alexandro, and I get Felipe Anderson in there. You know, because this guy would be an interesting tryout. He's only 6 foot, but he's got good stats. This guy is beast. I want to really try him out. Both anchors. I'll put anchors on both of these guys. And this Handanovic, people tell me that he's better than De Gea. He's one of the best goalies in the game. Apart from maybe All Black, who I've already got in the other team. And getting Trent as a right back really does help, because that means I don't have to pay for like a Walker or something to go there. The hard part is Sané's already on full game. It'd be nice if I can get. What are the options? Let's see what the options are for Serie A left backs. Let's have a look. Because I know it's Kolarov. And Kolarov Roma. Is that? It was Toronto. Really, we're talking Alexandro. He wouldn't get full chem. He'd only be on 7 after the manager change. Whereas we could, just when we're trying out, hear me out. Do that. Then practically everybody's on 10. After the manager, I'll make it a Brazilian manager. What do you guys think? I think that looks quite good. It's trying a bit something different, man. It's making a bit of it. I know. I've got Shaw and I've got Foyth and I've got De Gea and I've got, who's my left back with a pair, Mendy. It's just something to change it up, you know. And we've packed all these free players are packed. Well, these two here are packed. These two informs are packed recently. And it's just to try a bit of a different back line. And he's 6'4". He looks like a beast, man. How much is... Sandro will probably decide it for me. If Sandro's a bomb... 30k? Oh, this is not looking good. We're talking 30k. It looks like a good card now, I get it. Oh, it's a good card, but... Because... It is an excellent card. And I know Sandro has one of those cards in game that just looks amazing as well. He has an in-game body that's really good. And he's left-footed on the left side. I like that. I don't like his work rates, but we can move on with that. We just have him on the right instructions. And Anderson's good enough. Let's have a, how much is he going for? He's not. He better be under 10k. My guess would be 7. No. Yeah, he's a cheap option to go with. I'll buy him the nil. We're also going to buy Sandro. Oh, we'll see who's cheaper, him or Kolarov. But it has to be this guy no matter what. And engine on him, good. Alright. Alright, we're going to make, before the episode's out, we're making a decision on whether or not which left back we're going to use from the Prem. It has to be Sandro, doesn't it? Has to be Sandro. Because we need the Brazilian link. I'm being an idiot, chat. We want everybody. I'm a bit of one of these OCD people. I need, and wonder how much it is with a shadow, because shadow's just god tier. Any player on a shadow really is really good. Like, we're thinking it's free. Obviously, it's going to be one for 40. What? Alright, it's not worth that much, chat. Let's just dial that back. Alex. Sandro. With an anchor? That can't be right. With a shadow, you can't be 40k. It cannot be 40k. Sorry, I'm getting obsessed with this now. He is literally 40k for only one of his cards. Was I'll go by that. For 10k less, I'll happily. I'm sorry, it's just not worth paying that much for any of these chem styles. Let's just 35. Yeah, he's going for 35. Why would anyone? Go for 32. Why would anyone? Unless you need the one with a 31, I think that's a good deal. I'll take the hit. We're at 185. We're going to be getting the squad battles 30k soon. I think just to try something different and having a Serie A contingent is good to try, man. And these are all tradable cards when I've bought, guys. So don't be too freaked out. We're all good. We need to buy free anchors though. That's funny. Free anchors for the team. So let's do it before we call it. But yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, tell me to subscribe. I know there's a start to this episode, but have a good one, guys. Peace, alright? I'll be doing that later. Tell me what you think of the team, though.